I think to be a boxer in general, you gotta be a little crazy.
Imagine working your whole life for a goal, to get into college, and you do it, a top 25 university, and it's amazing. You go on trips and follow your dreams, and you even make physical progress. But you can't help but want more. There's something inside you that just can't sit still. It's honestly kind of absurd. You have your whole life in front of you on a platter, but you choose to get up early and run, to push past healthy limits in search of something so far out of your comfort zone. Something that makes you put it all on the line.
Is it for bouncer?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, this one.
Yeah, that's it. Just set it to
Every year, the NCBA, or National College Boxing Association, hosts a tournament where the best boxers from around the country compete to see who comes out on top. It's like March Madness, but with punches. Or no, I guess it's just like college wrestling.
I mean, Cormier's is extremely hard.
It's basically just college wrestling. The regional tournament that we're attending now is to decide who goes to nationals. But for USC, it's more than just that. See, boxing is usually seen as an individual sport. One fighter from each team, one winner, one ring. But in college boxing, this isn't quite true. Each match you win points for your team. The team with the most points at the end of the regional tournament becomes the regional champion. And this year, for the first time ever, USC is sending more than just 3 fighters.
Let's go.
Coming in.
The boys, Jack. Keep it clean.
For some, it's their final chapter, their last shot at a national title before graduation. And for others, it's just the beginning, their freshman debut. But for all of us, it's about one thing: winning as much as possible to give our team enough points to snatch the trophy that has been held by the military academies for so long out of their hands, and to show that USC is here to compete. The first day, we simply stocked the fridge. I ate a bowl of yogurt, other people ate nothing.
I wish I could eat more.
And we went to sleep, ready for the trials of tomorrow.
That's kind of
Name, your year, and how long you've been boxing for USC.
Master Chief. Fuck. Yo, my name is Parker Chang. I'm a senior at USC, and I've been boxing for 3-4-ish years now.
Parker is our club president and by far one of the hardest working boxers on the team. Last year he won USCBA, which is the college boxing tournament without the military academy. He also tried at NCBA, but didn't make it to national. This was basically his second to last chance at a national title. The first day, we all weighed in and made weight, and then we got breakfast. During boxing tournaments, you have to weigh in every single morning, so you can't eat too much. So we ate a little bit, and then we headed back home to get our minds right for the fight. My coach called me and he said, "Today, Sakani, you have to break through." Each fight I get closer and closer to really grasping it, you know, putting it all together. My technique with my aggression, and this fight is it. You know, last fight I was close, this fight is it. But this has to be it. I can't back down, I can't, you know what I mean? This has to be it, and so it's gonna be it, and I'm ready.
It's very slow.
To make it to nationals, you have to place top 3 in your weight class. Depending on your record, that could mean more or less fights. But for some of us, like me and Parker, that meant that we had to win on day 1 to even have a shot at the podium. It was simple. Win and you move on and score for your team. Lose and you're out and you go home.
And your winner by split decision, boxing out of the red corner.
Parker had won his match, but after that, USC took hit after hit. Claire, Justin, and Oliver all lost back-to-back in heartbreakingly close split decisions. So by the time it was my turn, the high from Parker winning had worn off, and I was nervous. See, after weigh-ins, I had felt good pretty much the whole day until my fight. About 5 minutes before, I was still feeling sluggish and tired and just like so deprived of water. I remember drinking a whole water bottle, basically a whole water bottle, and feeling a little bit better, but walking to the ring just feeling like a husk, empty. But none of it mattered. It was time. To be honest, I walked into the ring and I felt like I was dreaming. I thought, this can't be the fight. It just doesn't feel right. I don't feel right. But then I looked in my opponent's eyes, touched gloves, and the bell rang and I thought, oh shit, here we go.
Nice. All smart. Nice. Let's go. Nice. Nice. Beautiful.
The first round was lost. I had let him dictate the range and land punches on me from afar and through my guard. But in amateur boxing, there are 3 rounds, meaning that if I won the next 2, it was possible to win. And I wasn't going to let my first shot at NCBA slip away that easy.
Don't go straight back. Work with the body. Nice, nice. Very good low. Nice. Don't mess up. Body ahead. Bring that back up. Good. Move straight back. Nice.
The second round was much better. Even if it wasn't pretty, I was establishing my will, pushing forward and landing punches. It was possible that I won the round, and it's possible that I could win this fight. But to be honest, I was fatigued. The altitude and fast pace of the match had taken its toll on me. But there are 3 rounds in amateur boxing, and I was going to see this fight through to the end, no matter what. My opponent, knowing that the second round was close, brought more fire to the table, throwing fast and with more urgency. It was all I could do to smudge him out and hope to land shots from the clinch. I was completely spent after this fight. Watching this video back, I thought for a second I was walking over to give the other opponent's coaches kudos, but instead I was just walking out into the abyss, not knowing at all where I was.
And your winner, by unanimous decision, boxing out of the blue corner. Love it, Sacramento State.
Fucking devastated, man. I thought this was my redemption fight. Every fight I've had, I've thought it was my redemption fight. And every single one didn't go my way, the way I planned, the way I... There's something in my head, bro, like some mental block about losing, something there that I really need to figure out. I guess I'll say this as many times as I need to say it. It's gonna be beautiful when I start to win, because I am getting better. Whatever, man. Watching that fight back is pretty hard. It felt like all I was doing was pushing, almost a disgrace to boxing. But I really left it all out there, and after the loss, it was hard. I was walking back from the ring thinking, is this meant for me? Is boxing meant for me? And all I could do that night was eat with my coaches. My jaw hurt, I could barely eat. All I could do was eat with my coaches and go to sleep to rest and recover.
They were so much worse before, but overall, not that bad.
I was in the mirror shadow boxing, and I was thinking to myself, I was practicing head movement because, wow, do I need to work on that. But I was thinking to myself, wow, like, I'm much better than I used to be at this. And I think this whole time I've wanted boxing to give back to me. Like, I put in all this work, you have to give me a win back. But boxing doesn't owe me anything, man. I'm trying to navigate this sport in a way where I get joy from it, because I do get joy from it. As long as I enjoy this, I'm gonna keep doing it. Anyways, thanks for following along, and see you in the next video. I was out of the tournament, but for USC as a whole, most of the excitement was still to come. Day 2 is the penultimate day, the day to prove yourself. If you win, you move on to fight in the arena at a chance at a regional championship, or if you lose, you fight again tomorrow, but for a 3rd place spot, trying to guarantee your place in nationals. The sort of fun atmosphere in the Air Force gym from the first day was completely gone. The tension was high.
I just learned, because I eat.
And in the blue. Unanimous decision, boxing out of the red corner.
Yes, Parker!
Like when the decision came out, like I wasn't even disappointed. I was just I was like, you know what, that was a great fight. I'm just happy that like I did my thing. Like that was probably the best I've ever boxed in my life.
Parker had lost, But it was a close fought battle and a split decision, and from the audience I honestly thought that he won. But it was no matter. It simply meant that the third day was do or die. If he didn't win the next fight, he wouldn't be going to nationals. Claire lost her bout as well and will have to fight tomorrow for third place. Matt and Brendan both won and will be moving on to the final day. And that was it, the end of day 2. Going into the final day, USC had only 4 fighters left. But as I said before, the final day is split into 2 times. The first time early in the morning, where all the 3rd and 4th place fighters battle it out for a spot at nationals, as well as the finals. But before we could go to the finals, we had to support Parker in his quest to punch a ticket to nationals. The first round was an even fight, with no boxer getting significant advantage. Maybe Parker edging out his opponent a little bit, but going into the corner, he knew he had to make a change. Parker was starting to find his rhythm, feinting body jabs and timing his opponent's distance and timing to go into combos.
2 on top, that was perfect, Jordan. Jordan.
Body, body.
It was a beautiful boxing fight, a back and forth chess match, with Parker just barely edging out his opponent on each of the interactions, hitting first and getting more punches in on his combos.
There you go.
By split decision. Fighting out of the red corner.
Hey, everyone, dude. That was such a smart fight. What? You get credit for him. You get credit for the chess match. A lot of times. And you listen. And you will listen to his coach too.
With Parker's fight done and a 3rd place finish for USC, we finally had some team points on the board. Now it was left to our 3 finals fighters.
Probably out there. When you go out there, ask. He's quick. But he's same style.
First off, we had Brendan. Brendan was fighting Koki from the University of Washington. He had already fought and beat him once before, but Koki wasn't going to make it quite as easy this time.
And in the blue corner from the University of Washington, Koki Shinohara.
Great job.
Regional champion by split decision. Boxing out of the red corner from the University of Southern California.
Brendan was now a regional champion. And with that, USC was firmly on the board. But the day wasn't over yet, and with Brendan's freshman debut out of the way, it was time for the USC seniors to take over. First up was Matt.
Matt El Rassi.
Let's go, Matt.
And in the blue corner from the University of Utah, Aspen Casanov.
Get to it.
that. Nice, Matt. Let's go.
And your men's 119-pound regional champion by unanimous decision, boxing out of the blue corner, Aspen.
With Matt putting up a great performance but coming up short, and with the scoreboards in fold, it was time for USC's ace to take over the mantle and avenge Matt. It was time for Jordan.
Let's go, Jordan.
Yes, sir. All day.
National champion by unanimous decision, boxing out of the red corner.
Yes, sir,
California, Jordan King.
And that was it. Jordan had won and regionals was over. USC had placed second overall, only behind Air Force. USC was here to stay. That night we celebrated and we ate until we felt like we were gonna burst. But it's not quite the end of the story. Justin, who'd lost in the first round, grinded for the next month and went to UCBA in what was considered the hardest weight class of the entire tournament and won, graduating a national champion. Oliver, who lost a close split decision in the first round, beat up his opponent so bad that his eye swelled and he was almost not able to take his second round fight. Oliver is on to bigger and better things. Matt went to nationals, but ended up losing to the boxer who was then named the most outstanding boxer of the entire tournament. Matt is an All-American. He also ended up winning UCBA, just like Justin, and is graduating a champion. Both of our regional champions, Jordan and Brendan, went to nationals and lost close decisions in the finals. Jordan is moving on from USC and planning to go pro. Brendan will be back next year. Claire and Parker both went to nationals, but ended up losing in the first round. And as for me, well, I have to get back to work. But just know, you will definitely see me again next year. Thank you for watching.
Redeem yourself. Charges on me.
Charge on me. Charge on 3. 1, 2, 3. Charge!